Alright, since I got this other head off, the first head off, and after all the carnage, going to set it aside. It's leaking oil all over it. I'm going to set it aside. Actually, let me take this. Put a rag underneath it. I'm gonna pop the other one off now, because that one went pretty well. Just gotta figure out where the best place is. Well, it would help if I took all the bolts off first. So let me grab a bag. Okay, got two more to back out real quick. First one, second one. All right, settle the bolts out, all 17 of them. Set them aside with the other ones. Where I'm prying up right now is the block surface, or the right between the head and the I believe that's water temp. Whew, man. Saw that motor start to rock. Scared me for a second there. Alright, looks like we got maybe some moisture in one of them. That probably was the one that had some mice in it. So that's probably, who knows what that could be. I'm gonna set that right there for a second. Missed the ground wire when I was taking it out. Thought I got the one on the passenger side. Totally missed the one on the driver's side. Yanked it out. It's kind of weird when I stuck my finger down in there the first time. There's like there's been something dropped into the cylinder. There's some sharp edges on the piston. So I don't know. That would have been the front up here. There is something in it. There's just some crusties that just fell down. I don't know if that's maybe part of the turds or whatever was in it from the mice. It was probably living in the head. Let's see if I can turn this thing around. You guys can see it. Yeah, that's where they were. That's where the mice were. So that was actually probably, I think they were in this one too. That head doesn't look bad compared to the other one. So if I was to, once I finish the rest of the teardown, I'll make an assessment of the block. I know Justin, when he built his motors out of Washington from IDI Performance, he machines them all. He machines all the cylinders out and puts sleeves in them. He did an awesome build about a year, 2 years ago, putting a or a 6.9 rotating assembly in a 7.3 block. That utilizes the 1/2 inch head bolts that the 6.9 does not have. 6.9 has 7/16, I believe. So I haven't taken a 6.9 apart yet. I've only taken 7.3s apart. I'm not sure if that guy with the turbo kit that I was looking at buying actually has heads for it. He had such weird pictures and so vague on his listing. I was kind of sketched about, you know, even doing business with him. But we'll find out. All right. And the actual, this is kind of interesting, the actual, this side, on the driver's side, the dowel rings that sit in the head, that the bolts go through, that centers the head where it needs to be, actually came off with the head. This side, they actually stayed in the block, which is the side that had the all the carnage. I'm gonna take off, I'm gonna readjust the camera, and I'm gonna start taking off. Actually, you know what? I'll leave you guys right there. Let's see if I can see what size these are. They're small. After the other night of kneeling on concrete, my knees did not feel good for, oh shoot, probably 2 days. So I am kneeling on the cardboard right now. I need to get some knee pads because it is not fun kneeling on concrete. Okay, this is the rear main cover. And it is the, I got a good angle of it. Yeah, you guys can see it. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts in the back, and there's 2 in the bottom that come through right here, through the oil pan. So. Same size? Yes, they are. And that is 11 millimeter. You can actually see on top there's actually a bunch of silicone. So when there's actually silicone right there on top, and you just kind of, you can break it off. That's actually from when they put it together. It had all the silicone to seal the pan and the rear main. Pushed right through. Just make kind of a little dome on top. So there's what one looks like that had silicone on it from actually inside the block. The actual whole piece, or the main seal cover. Now there's one interesting thing about these that you're gonna see as soon as I pop this baby off. Be very careful not to damage it. Not believing me. All right. There is no cam like rear cover like on a gas motor. This is the cover, and so like any oil that comes up through that bearing just goes right back down, and you know, keeps that lubed as well. is residual. So just thought that was very interesting the first time I took one of these apart. So that is the cover for the cam as well. All right, I have some stuff to do tonight. It's about 4 o'clock on Saturday. I'm gonna stop right here. Gotta go get ready for some stuff tonight, and I will be linking all these videos together. So this one will probably be like 3 or 4 of the teardown. Have a good night.